12-team Superflex, half PPR, half tight end premium, start 10. Allen, Deshaun at quarterback, JK, Keaton, Christian Watson, Dotson. Then Komet at tight end, 101, 103, 109, 111, 201, 205, 209, 210, 425 first, 625 seconds. So he's got a lot of capital, and 226 first. Okay, so there's an offer. 101 for 105 and my own 25 first. Who to draft with my picks? Want my first back, but is it worth giving up the 101 for this year? Likely can't get it back. Well, I'm not going to overpay to get it back. I'm going to make sure that I'm making my team as good as possible and not severing it just to be able to get my pick back. So that's hilarious. I was on freaking mute the whole time. I looked over, there's 89 comments, and it's like, why would there be that many comments? Freaking StreamYard, man. Okay, so 101 for 105 and my own 25 first. No, I'm not sweating that. So let's look at your team. It's a Superflex, half PPR, small tight end premium. Allen, Deshaun, fine there. I mean, if you can get another trash can. We've got Chubb. Okay, so running back, obviously a weakness. So is, okay, wide receiver and tight end. 101, let's take Marv. 103, again, we kind of talked about this. Like, I don't know if you didn't say anything about what the 102 owner is going to do, but if you want to just, yeah, I mean, you could take whatever's left between, I don't know. I want the 102. What I was going to say there is you can stick at 103, and if Caleb is there, then you can take him. But with this, it is a half PPR. Yeah, with this team, I would be trying to move up to 102 again. I just like doing that as soon as possible. I would give up the 103. 103. It is a super flex. 103 and 109. Whatever. Start there. Or start with the 103 and 111. You know your league economy, all of that stuff. But I'd like to have 101 and 102. And it's a start 10. I'm just wondering if what did you say? You can't get your first back. I mean, you could buy a bunch of stuff, right? I could talk about this trade for an hour, but you have so many picks. So you already have how many? 425 first. You could try to get another one of those back. We always talk about kicking the 111s, 201s and stuff back to 25. But you already have a lot of picks there. I don't know, man. Like half PPR, you'll eventually want some running backs on here, but you're a little ways away. So I'm going to try to get Marv, Neighbors, and then maybe you move up. Yeah, but if you have whatever you have left over of 109, 111, all that, you could try to move up to get Bowers. I don't know. I'm slinging picks. Okay, so I'm not doing this 101 for 105 and my own 25 first. I don't think, right? Let's look at the comments, see if I still have audio. Conja says Sandifer tried to call me. That's hilarious. Okay. Everyone who smashed. So yeah, I'll stop there on that one. Thank you very much, Me Gusta. I appreciate it. Okay. So let me hide that one. Okay, Neil. Yeah, you didn't hear Neil either, of course. Okay. Love the channel. Thank you for the hammer, Neil. 12-team start 9, 1 QB, no tight end premium. Herbert, Brees, ETN, Eckler, Charbonnet, T, London, Pickens, Rice, and a bunch of wide receiver 4s. Kelsey. We have the 101, 104, the 201 through 203, 325 first and seconds. Feel stuck, can't tier up at wide receiver. Okay. So let's see here. You can't tee up at wide receiver. Quick pause as I take a sip. Okay. Can't tier up at wide receiver. Well, obviously that would be nice, but you're gonna have to draft them then, right? In a 1 QB start 9, Herbert, fine. Like you can, I don't know, you could always like grab some rando with an early second, but I'm not worried about that right now. Brees, ETN, Eckler. 1 QB start 9. I don't know if Scott would jump in and be like, this is improper roster construction. The award completely disagrees, but I like to have 1 QB start 9. That's kind of a running back-ish format. So I would require a haul for Brees, for example. T London, you have some nice pieces. You can't tier up. So let's take Marv at 101. Let's move from 104. You could move up from 104 to 102. We've already talked about that. I talked about that on mute a bunch. So yeah, you can kick some. You've already got 325 first. You could kick 201 stuff back to 25 if you can't trade them. Because honestly, in this kind of format, start 9, 1 QB, you just want to consolidate everything. And you can't do it with your league mates at wide receiver. So draft a bunch of studs. I'd be moving up. Moving on up. Okay. Thank you very much, Neil. Let's go to JN14. And I did accidentally delete a couple, I think. Thank you for the hammer, sir. So this is a 10-team start 12 superflex, 2 tight end. Lamar and Kyler. And there is no QB3. Rob, Zamir, and 12 cans. It's funny. Zamir is always like on that edge, right? Like he's the can line, like the can equator. So has London, Pittman, JSN, Dell, Zay, Terry McLaurin, Kirk, and then at tight end, Andrews, Goddard, Musgrave. He was saving characters there. 101, 102, 104, 106, 110. And then he has here Tyreek managers getting rookie FOMO, 0-24 picks. Team overall is fantastically bad. That's good. That's really good, actually. 15 mark. Is my 110 plus Zay a decent offer for Tyreek Hill? How do I wait for his rookie FOMO to intensify before offering? Thanks. Okay, so just to confirm, you'd be getting Tyreek. We'll go back to that. Let's look at the team. So 10-team, Lamar, Kyler. Yeah, you do need another quarterback at some point. We'll get there. 2 tight end. And you've got, Andrews, Goddard, Musgrave. Okay. Running back cans, pretty much. That's fine. We're down to address that last. So we'll go ahead and punt that. London, Pittman, JSN, Dell. Yeah, you got a nice team here. 101, 102. Let me just take a peek at the comments here. 101, 102. This is, you do need another QB. So let's go. Let's mess with the, I'd say if we had the 103, we'd mess with ADP. Let's take Marv, Caleb, and then 2 tight end. Bowers might go 103. You can get Neighbors at 104. Yeah, you wouldn't take another quarterback. So Neighbors at 104, or if you wanted Bowers, he's worth a lot in a 2 tight end. And usually, I don't see it listed here, but normally 2 tight ends have like those types of formats have a premium as well. Maybe not. So yeah, if you wanted to, you could try to move up. Yeah, I'm trying to move up all day here. Try to move up and grab Bowers at 103, but Neighbors is not a bad consolation prize. I have no idea what's up with my headset. It works for 2 hours last night, and now it's all acting funky. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, you can move up for Bowers, but Neighbors is a great consolation prize at 104. So yeah. I see hashtag middleman here. That's so good. I was excited about this little stream too. Okay, let's move to thank you for that hammer. Oh, Tyreek managers getting rookie FOMO. 0-24 picks. He wants Zay plus the 110. Tyreek, I don't know. Honestly, I have to check up on the news, right? I know he had some kind of news thing going on, another potential assault or battery thing, whatever, domestic. I haven't read up on it enough to see if it's actually something that we should care about. Let's see here. All good over here, Clay Cole says. Let me know in the crowd. Is there any concern? I haven't heard concern on the Dynasty streets about Tyreek, but let me know in the comments. I'm just not dying to buy Tyreek Hill right now. This won't be his cheapest time. So yeah, wait for rookie FOMO to set in. Pierre, thank you for the hammer. Appreciate it. So it's a 12-team Superflex start 11 PPR, 1.5 for tight ends. Here's another 2 tight end league. Stroud, Russ, CMC, Connor, Pacheco, Ayuk, Diggs, Pittman, Hollywood, Kelsey, Pitts, Musgrave. No 24 first. Runner-up last year. Where do you take this team? Another team owns almost the entire first round. It will be dominant in a year or two. Do I push in before the window closes? And do I tier down from Stroud and or use future picks to do so? Let's see. So do I push in before? Do I tier down? Okay. Let's look back at this team. This is a pretty deep. I consider this pretty deep. You know, Scott plays in some start 47s and whatnot, but this is pretty deep, especially with the 2 tight end. Makes it quirky. So Stroud, Russ, CMC, Connor, Pacheco, Ayuk, Diggs. No 24 first. Where do you take this team? Well, I'm not blowing it up by any means. I'm not selling. You're fine at tight end and a 2 tight end. Let's see, start 11. You have, Russ hopefully will be be nice, obviously, if he's the QB3 on your team, but you don't have a first, so you can't access that. CMC. I'm being patient with this. I don't know in terms of your league mate if he wants to set or if he wants to buy or if he just wants to smash draft on every freaking rookie. So, who's this? 12 team start 10. Oh, I see something down in the comments. I was like, I see start 11. Where do I take this team? I'm just being sure, I'd like to get a 25 first because I need a quarterback at some point. I think you do have your own, but yeah, I just don't know what your market is, what that guy or gal is going to do with almost the entire first. So push him before the window closes. I don't know, when someone has that leverage, isn't the window wide open or completely shut? I don't know if that makes sense. Moving on to Jimmy here. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for the hammer. 12 team start 11 Superflex. PPR full point tight end premium. So 2.0 for tight ends. Very tight end heavy little hammer stream here, huh? Just finished the startup and went progressive struggle. Isn't it productive struggle? Year 1. Kyler, Pickett, and backups at QB. Running back cans. Garrett Wilson, Olave, Gabe Davis, and more cans. Gabe Davis somehow survived that list. Fergie at tight end. So 103, 105, 206, 208, and 425 first. Inbox offer. Hopefully it's still in the inbox. This was a couple days ago. Or maybe it's trash. Let's see. Garrett Wilson plus a 25 third. Give Garrett Wilson a 25 third. Get London 25 first and second. Feel this is a smash trade, but curious when to stop, quote, leverage trading and commit to holding assets for a chance to compete in 25. So, okay. It feels like a smash. So you likely already did that. But let's just take a peek here. Yeah, I want a 25 first with this team because you said you have 4 of them already. Yeah. I don't know if we hit this one last night, but that's a smash for me. And then addressing things after that. So running back cans. Yeah, I like your team here. 103, you can go. Let's see. I'm just wondering if you need to. This is the class to address quarterback, right? If you're going to do it. So we'll see where where Caleb and Jaden Daniels and all go. What was it? 32 beat. And that was that one that I did on no, 32 beat is coming, big 4 dog. But I saw they had on their Twitter the latest Mel Kiper. And what was it? Caleb Williams was going to I lost it. I lost it, of course. Caleb was going to the Bears and was going to be throwing to neighbors. So that would obviously be attractive. I think it was Rome. Yeah, Rome Odunze was going to like the Giants or something like that. Anyway, so 103, we could go quarterback or neighbors. I wouldn't necessarily want to spend up to move up to the 102. Although you do have all that 25 first capital. I'm going to let you, I don't have Shane and Scott to bounce stuff off of and them to be able to chime in, but to start 11, I don't know. Yeah, this team isn't quite ready this year unless you really just want to go for it and sell some stuff. But start 11, I want to be receiving more assets than I'm giving typically, especially if I'm in a quote progressive struggle, as Jimmy says. All right. Thank you very much for the hammer, man. So, okay. Yeah, let me know. You're not going to be in here, or maybe you were in here when I was starting out, but let me know if you got that trade done. Hopefully you did. Okay, I'm just cleaning up here. Sammy is the next one. Thank you very much for the hammer. It is a 12-team Superflex Start 12 tiered PPR, 1.5 for the tight ends. 6 point per passing touchdown, a 0.2 point per carry. So every rush attempt, that is a 0.2. So that's pretty significant. And that counts for QBs too, in almost all cases. I haven't seen it the other way. So Mahomes and Allen at quarterback with Rodgers, Orb, also known as zero running backs. London, Wicks, Elijah Moore. You just had to list players there, right? Laporta, Freiermuth. 103, 106, 108, 111, 203, and 208 through 210. Extra 25 first and 2 seconds. Looking to tier off Mahomes as Allen is a cheat code in this scoring. What kind of deal should I look for? With a 103, should I just take neighbors there or risk moving back a spot or two? Don't know if I have enough to compete after spending all my picks, but too good at my tight end and QB to tank without selling everyone. Yeah, every time I see like I remembered it's halfway decent team. You had some picks. I never like tearing off of Mahomes and Allen. You know what I mean? Maybe you've tried everything else, but that's like the last priority is to excuse me, is to break up that QB room. You know, the QB 1 and 2. I have no idea what KTC is saying right now in terms of whether it's Stroud or Mahomes, but yeah, so but let's see if you need to. Sometimes you do, right? Yeah, Allen's a cheat code. Mahomes runs some too. Rodgers, I'm almost fine there. To start 12. London, okay, Wicks, you may need him at start 12. I don't know. Elijah Moore, cut, liquidate for anything. Liquidate for Shane's Puma jacket, the red Puma jacket. Laporta, Freiermuth, it's a tight end premium, but it's a tiered PPR. Normally when it's tiered PPR, tight ends are 2.0. So that's not giant. I don't know what the war would say. 6 point per. Yeah, I'm not touching that QB room. At 103, I am going to take, God, Jaden Daniels would be a horse in this format too. Gosh, my headset's killing me. I would stop right now, but I got 3 more. Okay, hopefully you can hear me again. So let's go back to this one. 103, 106. Yeah, Jaden Daniels will probably go. I mean, he could go 101 in this format, right? Not sure if I'm speaking incorrectly here, but gosh, I would think so. And then, yeah, you could go. His question was, should I just go neighbors at 103? Let's see. Obviously, if Jaden Daniels is there at 103, even though I have Mahomes and Allen, I'm driving him off the lot. or you can maybe get a haul by trading back more and get a lot of assets for a start 12. So 106, it's a little bit of a tight end premium. I don't know if your league mates think that's a bigger tight end premium than it is. So I don't know. I don't know if Bowers is going to be there, but yeah, you get it. You said Allen's a cheat code in this scoring. If you're playing in this kind of format, you are sharp enough to know your league, and going off of what I said, for better or worse, and just being able to hear in the back of your mind that Scott and Shane are saying, I don't know, similar-ish ideas, right? I see a comment here. Yeah. Anthony says we can hear. Next time I'm just moving over to the freaking MacBook speakers. Okay, let's put this one away. Thank you very much for the hammer. Okay. All right, let's go to Big Four Dog. So this is 32 beat writers. Yeah, I meant to reach out to you before. I'd like yeah, I want to just get your Twitter feed involved with Dynasty Trades and 5.com. So, all right, let's see. Let's address your Dynasty squad though. 10 team Superflex, 0.05 PPR. That was probably my typo. So 10 team Superflex, half PPR, no tight end premium, start 10. Dak, Love, Daniel Jones at quarterback, Kyron, Acham, Pacheco, Stevenson, Pollard, Chubb, B-Rob. Wow. CD, Waddle, Debo, Jaden Reed, Godwin, Hollywood, and then McBride and Andrews at tight end. 103, 104, 207. And then he's got a trade here. Trade the 104, 207 and 25 second for the 102. And he says draft Marv Neighbors or sit back. All right. He's just wondering what he should do. He had a couple scenarios there. Okay. 10 team Superflex, half PPR. So yeah, it's good that you're stacked at running back. You're a little heavy. Obviously, you want crooked numbers in this format. So Kyron and Acham, they would require a lot. Pacheco, I like, but it's going to be hard to move. Stevenson, Chubb, B-Rob's fine to just hold. So you always kind of want to put everybody on the market and see what kind of offers you get and let people choose, as opposed to going straight to your cannier running backs. This is obviously a good squad, man. So you were wondering if you should move up. Let's see what that trade is. Yeah, this is smash-tastic. If I had like digested it while I was reading it. Yeah, so trade the 104, 207 and a 25 second for the 102, 100%. And you're laying out strategies here, what to do after that. Just do that. Get the 102. Yeah, you'd put Marv and Neighbors. You're not worried about quarterbacks, so that's nice. Marv, Neighbors, and then yeah. Good team here, man. I think that's enough. Let me know if it's not at 32 beat. Okay, and then we have Game Tom 23, 14 team 1 QB. Thank you for the hammer. 14 team 1 QB, start 9, 0.25 PPR, 6 point per passing touchdown, 5 points. I'm not sure what the hell that is. And then there was bonuses. I remember this one had like, big reception bonuses and things like that. A-Rich, Watson at quarterback, Puka, Garrett Wilson, London, JSN, Mike Williams, Gabe, and then Fergie at tight end, Madison, Roshan, and Cans. Man, you had to list something, huh? Will we have recycling bins? Isn't that another option? 107, 109, 209, and all future picks. Consider drafting the top running back with one of the picks in this format or a QB. I'm ready to move on from Watson, but don't trust A-Rich yet. And there's normally 35 plus QBs rostered after draft day. And this isn't still in one QB. He says, or do I keep pounding wide receiver till these young players turn into hammers? You can start up to 5 of them. There's draft day trading, but I don't think a 2-for-1 is realistic, or that a bad team's going to give me a 25 first. Okay. So let's go back to the start here. Okay. Oh, is Shane in the house? Yeah. What's up, Shane? Okay, 14 team, 1 QB start 9. And it's yeah, very small. So running backs have to be very valued, right? And he's got a couple of recycling bins and some trash cans. And 107, 109. I mean, we'll have to see landing spot, but can Brooks Jay I see this. Any way to get a transcript of what was said? Did my best to read Clay's lips. Good Lord. Thank you for trying. What are we doing here? So, yeah, your running backs are cans 107, 109. You said you don't think you can move up 2-for-1s and stuff like that. Wide receiver, Puka Garrett Wilson, London. I mean, if you can't move up, if you really can't, excuse me, then I would just take a wide receiver or a running back or a running back, both those spots. 209. I don't know if that matters in your league, if they care about it. 14 team, 1 QB. So yeah, this is kind of a running back format. You can't package, so I'm just going off of what you said. Can't kick back to 25 either. It sounds like you're gonna have to draft. Maybe it is a situation. I kind of like to do this is can you move up from the 109 to the 107 and just have a better shot? Such a shallow format. I'm just saying if you have I don't know. I wouldn't get too aggressive. I wouldn't get too aggressive. The problem is, like in this format, you have to get up to, you say quarterbacks, or you're going to have to get up to the 104, and it could be too pricey for you to do that. You might not be able to do that. So hopefully you get the idea there. It seems like you're going to have to pick, in which case I would try to move up from the 109 to the 108. But it's still going to be a crapshoot there. Hopefully some value would drop with the QB stuff. That's interesting. I'd have to see the war, right? Okay, I definitely deleted those first two hammers. And as far as a transcript, definitely not. Because yeah, it didn't catch audio, I'm sure. Maybe it did. But yes, I will look into it and see. I could also, how deep are we? 35 minutes in here. I can go to our page. Let me see if this won't be too hard for me to do. It would have been Neil's. Yeah, I started. Okay. I'm not going to worry about this. This is a clunky enough stream as it is. I will find out if it was recording audio and you just couldn't hear it. Otherwise, I'm going to do just a separate video for the ones that I deleted. So, yeah, I guess that's all I got. What we're going to try to do is, so thanks to the 84 people in here, 35 minutes in, what we're going to try to do moving forward. So these hammer streams, buymeacoffee.com/trades in 5. What you can do is you can submit on there. Also, if you have the Dynasty Trades in 5 app, by the way, you can now go to the hammers from the app. It's a tab in there. But yeah, buymeacoffee.com/trades in 5. We're going to do these hammer streams on Friday afternoons, Scott and myself, and then Sunday nights. Okay. And then Tuesday, we have our usual live stream, of course. But that's the quote unquote cadence. Worst word ever. I'm just reading the funny comments. See ya, Cole. Adios. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of the cadence of how we're going to do these hammer streams. But yeah, buymeacoffee.com/trades in 5. Get yours in the hopper. So just be aware that we have a lot of them coming in, which is awesome. But it also means that your trade may not get answered on the next stream, and it may be the following one. But just bear with us. We're trying to get this process tight. But